Hey guys, and welcome to another episode. Today I'm going to show you how to check how much oil you have in your engine. So your first step is get in your car, turn it on, and wait for your engine temperature to get hot. Wait for this to come up to about half, and then at that point you'll know that your engine's warm, and then we can check the oil. With the engine now warmed up, we're going to open up our hood and then take a look at our dipstick. So turn the car off, pop the hood, and then let the car sit for a couple minutes. The reason why we're letting the engine sit for a couple minutes now is because now that we have oil up in the top of the block, so up in like the head, we're gonna let it sit so all that oil can drain down back to the bottom, so we can get a good reading as to how much oil we have in our car. I'm now gonna come in here, take a look at my dipstick by pulling it out, if it'll come out, pull it out, and then wipe it down with a cloth. Get rid of any oil that's on the stick, because we're gonna have to take a look at how much oil is on here afterwards. So you take it out, wipe it down, stick it right back in all the way, and then pull it back out again. With the dipstick now out of the engine, we can take a closer look at how much oil we have in the car. So can you see how there's like oil right in between the middle of those two lines? That means that right now, I'm right in the middle of where my oil should be. Now I can leave it right now if I want, or I can put it up all the way to the top. Now the thing is, you never want that oil line. So right in the middle, you never want to get, where'd it go? You never want to get that shiny part lower than that first dot on the bottom, or higher than the dot on the top. This where it is right now is actually perfect. If it was between either of them, you'd add oil or take some out. Now the only time you would ever actually have to take some engine oil out is if the people that did your oil change put too much oil in your engine. Now that usually never happens, but the thing is, if it does get up to that point, take it back to the shop and get them to take some out. Now if you want to do it yourself, crack open the drain plug that's on the bottom underneath the oil pan, remove it and put it back in. And then after that, take a look at how much oil you've got back inside the engine block. Now if it's too low, you have to put some more in, but don't put too much inside. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So if you're running low, what you have to do is put some more oil inside your engine. Now make sure that you grab the proper kind. On the engine and also in some stickers in the car, it'll show you what kind of oil you need. Now for my car, I can use either 0W20 oil or I can use 5W20. I can change and put either or inside my engine only because that's what Honda suggests for my car. The easiest place that I find out how to check out what oil you need for your car is on top of where you fill your oil, so the oil fill cap. On the block, you're gonna have a cap. It's not gonna look like this, but it's gonna have some numbers on it, and it's gonna tell you what kind of oil you need. So this is just an example of one. This is 5W20 full synthetic oil from Pennzoil. This is Pennzoil Platinum. This is what I'm gonna be putting in my car. So right next to our dipstick that we took out, we've got our filler cap. So you just unscrew this, set it aside, put a funnel in there, and then put a little bit of oil into the engine. Now it's not going to require too much. You might need a quart, maybe 2 at most. Take that off and put some oil in there. So if you want to play it safe, put a little bit at a time and then measure every time that you put some more in. Now if you can see, we're right underneath that top mark, so this is exactly where I'm going to stop and not put any more in. So with the perfect amount of oil in, I'm going to put the dipstick back in there, take the funnel out, and then put our cap back on. You want to check your oil probably every single time that you fill up your car. The oil is the blood of the engine, so it's very crucial to make sure that you have a good amount of oil inside your engine. If you keep noticing that the oil level keeps on going down and down, even though you're not putting any oil in, you want to bring your car to a mechanic because you probably have a leak or you're burning oil somewhere. It could be either through your piston rings, it could be a cylinder head, it could be a whole bunch of other stuff. But bring it to your mechanic to play it safe. If you guys want to check out a video on how to do an oil change, you guys can check the description box down below. I'll have a link for you right there. If you guys like what you see and you want to see more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And again, thanks for watching.